Your mother's big ass.
Talking Dicks. We're a couple of dicks. We like to talk. We're a spin-off podcast because of the pandemic from the web series, the very popular web series, The Two Dicks. Al Romas, Tampa. Al Ducharme, Studio City. It's not even one of those. It's a revolver. And I went...
Oh, I didn't know you were packing a prop.
I'm packing a prop.
I didn't know you were packing a prop.
I'm packing a prop.
I would have had a prop too. I would have done something. We could have done a gimmick, but you didn't. You didn't clue me in, man.
I didn't. I figured we had the synergy that you would just pick up on it.
It's many miles, sir. We're over 2,500 miles apart.
We are.
And I was going to get a haircut today, but I didn't. You sometimes you got to get in that.
Let me see.
Frame of mind.
You get the little mini mullet.
Yeah, you know what I mean, though? You got to be in there.
You lost your earbuds! You lost your earbuds! Everybody, stay where you are! We're professionals!
I'm back.
He's back. What happened? What's going on? Are your ears shrinking or getting bigger? Or they're getting bigger?
I said I need a haircut. The hair is pressing down on the ears now, and they're popping the buds out. That's the story I'm going with.
You have overweight hair?
I have heavy hair, very heavy hair. It needs to be trimmed up.
Yes.
And but you know what I mean? Like sometimes you look at it and you go, I got a haircut today. And then the idea of sitting there and chatting and it's just like I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's nerve-wracking.
I can't go. I had a I bailed.
You bailed. I went out and bought a razor. It took like 3 weeks to get here because they were on back order. A clipper. And I had my wife do it. And she's getting better. The first time I had to wear a hat a lot, but she's getting better.
I like a professional.
Yes, I do, but under the circumstances,
Well, what? They wear a mask. You wear a mask. What's the big deal? You can go in there.
I'm a pussy.
Are you still not going anywhere? Are you still just staying at home?
I'm staying at home. I do a lot of masturbating.
My God.
And
oh my God. Well, yeah.
No. Last evening we go over a friend's house and we go in their yard. And we yell across the yard.
That's what my dog does. You sound like my dog.
Max, he just sits in the yard.
He goes to friends and goes in their yard. And then we leave. I don't pick up.
We went just over the hill into West Hollywood. We have a friendly couple there. Biff and Linda.
Swingers?
Not during
a pandemic. That sounds like code, a friendly couple.
No, they're just cool. Just cool people. Franklin.
Are they in the business? Are they in the biz?
No. Franklin is a lawyer, and
Franklin.
Yes, Franklin. Biff. We call him Biff. And Linda is a writer, and she's. I can say this because her son's not.
Letters and such.
No, she's written some books, and she's a songwriter as well. But one of her books, which I have a copy on my. Some here.
That was from Unforgiven.
Oh, that's right, Gene Hackman. But anywho, she just got optioned to. They picked up her book. They're going to make it into a movie. So
who is?
They're going to make it into a screenplay, and potentially make it into a film. Linda.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so congratulations to Linda, and Biff. A friend of his made a low-budget movie and asked him if he wanted to be in it, and he did a scene where I guess it takes place in a strip bar, and he's a patron. So we're going to rent that and watch him in action.
Well, that sounds exciting. Speaking of patrons, our patrons on the Patreon are enjoying our episode. The reviews are good.
We released East West Dicks, the latest installment of the web series Talking Dicks, and
Two Dicks.
I'm sorry, Two Dicks, and we're very proud of it. We're very proud of it, considering the distance between us.
Yes.
And so far, our Patreon members are loving it. They get to see it exclusively first for a certain period of time, and then we don't know what that time.
1 year. 1 year.
Is it going to be a year?
Well, when we go back to work, we release it to the public.
Right.
Otherwise, you got to see it on the Patreon. And speaking of which, I went on there a little earlier this morning and watched the Helen Keeney interview that we did.
Oh, what a great interview. Well, Helen's been our guest a couple of times, and she's been in two episodes of The Two Dicks, but she's been on Talking Dicks twice, and she always brings it, new life, new energy. She's fun to talk with.
Yeah, it looks good. It's a good interview. It goes about a half hour or so, and covers a lot of ground. And now really,
we're not going to release.
Enjoyable.
We'll never release that on the Talking Dicks. That's only going to be on Patreon. Is that correct?
I think it should. Yeah, I think that's the idea. You know, I mean, for $5 or $10, whatever you want to do, join the Patreon, and that's kind of some of the stuff that you get that other people just make some noise while I'm talking. And the hell was that?
Well, I can mute it. I'm on a separate track, so I can mute it, and it won't disturb you.
I've
got the technology.
I keep forgetting.
Man. I got the technology.
I keep forgetting. But no, that's kind of the idea of the whole Patreon. That's where they get stuff that other people don't get to see. And the Keeney interview is, it's worth it.
Show them the mug. I can't get this one out.
Right here.
As a Patreon member, depending on what level you are, you may get a mug.
We've been posting some pictures. If
get
people have noticed.
You may,
on Instagram.
You may get both. You may get a T-shirt. You may get a T-shirt. You could get them all, if you really want to go bananas. But
on the Instagram page, Instagram 2dicks2, we've been posting pictures of people with their mugs. The aforementioned Keeney, Don Dolan, a guy in Connecticut, he posted a picture of his mug out there, and Jim Minnelli, and having coffee and watching the Dicks. So the mugs they're going all out. They're going. Nancy Ryan in Vegas.
Yes,
had her mug. I mean, they're all over the country right now. It's taken over. If you don't have a mug, you're a goddamn loser.
And
let's be
Al,
honest.
I'm actually going to be going to the post, scheduled to go to the post office tomorrow. And
oh my! Oh, well, good luck. Good luck.
No, here's what I do. I have a scale. I have a labeler. I got packing paper, and I prep everything before I go to the post office. I even buy the stamps online and print them out on my brand new printer, and then I just open the slot, dump them, and run like hell. This one goes in with mugs hanging off his fingers and coasters in his pocket, and he kind of walks into the post office.
I don't know.
It's like 300 people in line. They're all wearing masks. Yeah. Everybody's freaking out. And the guy that waited on you, I bought him this bubble wrap. It actually self-sealing bubble wrap by Scotch. It's brand new. It's been out for about 4 or 5 months. And you hand it to the guy. Basically, you put something in it and you just fold it. It seals it. No tape. No mess. And you just and he was like, "What is that? I've never seen it before." And his head almost exploded. Right?
A line of people. This dipshit's got his mask on. I got a mask on, and he's studying it, and he's all perplexed, and he looks like a dog watching a magic trick. And I'm like, dude, what? And he goes, "Where's the tape go? Where does it go?" And I go, "There's no tape. It just sticks." He goes, "What do you mean it sticks? Where's the tape?" I'm like, dude, can we move? We got to move this along. Come on now. We got a line of people. Let's go. Yeah. He was fascinated. He's in the business. He didn't know about it.
Didn't know about it. Didn't go to the meeting. That's why.
No, So, but that's the kind of thing. That's the kind of thing that annoys me to the whatever level. When it's like, let's just go. We got a line of people. We got to move it along, and this guy stopping everything. It's like if you buy groceries, and the girl goes, "Oh, where'd you get it?" And she's bagging,
right.
And she'll ask you, "Where? Oh, we didn't know we had this. This is for sale." It's like, what the fuck? What happened now? The machine just stopped.
Trader Joe started that shit.
We got to keep going.
Trader
Joe's
the extra friendly cashiers, and I have a Trader Joe's 2 blocks away, and I know a few of them. That's fine. I see them all the time. Small talk, but we're kind of moving along. But what happened is, now all the other supermarkets are adopting that.
Well,
they don't know how to do it. If you don't work at Trader Joe's, don't do it.
In Florida, we have Publix, and I thought the mask would stop the small talk. I thought we got the mask, we got the no more. But the small talk continues with Peggy. She's still chatty, and I'm like, put them in a fucking bag and let's go. Let's get out of here. We just got to continue. Got to move it along.
Come on,
but,
Peggy.
yeah, Peggy.
But I do like Publix. I do like that supermarket chain. They have everything.
Yeah, they do a good job.
Did you know that they have an app and you can order a sub sandwich in advance and then just go in and pick it up?
Yeah, why is that funny? That's a convenience.
Because I said, we were talking about coupons and grocery shopping because I actually enjoy grocery shopping. And
I'm not an 85-year-old woman clipping coupons. Who gives a shit? I need a chicken sub. Let's go. App it up. What am I gonna do? Stand there and go, hey, Peggy, 9 cents. You missed it.
You
9
say
cents.
it's 9 cents, but usually the savings are huge. You can have like a $2 coupon on 3 different items, $6.
Dude, I make $125 a week on unemployment. I don't need that kind of savings. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling, baby. When I get it, I spend it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember when you used to make?
You know me.
Do you remember when you used to make about $200,000 in comedy? You remember those days?
No.
Or it was only 1 year in 30 that he made that.
It was a good year.
It was a good year.
It was a good year, no doubt about it. They're talking about October 31st now for ships, and today I saw some Caribbean islands are open.
Iceberg, Ryan! I do impressions.
Is that from the act? Is that the opening bit? While people are still being seated?
I do that in line at the grocery stores with the...
Come in, ladies, doing the iceberg bit to open. It's you can skip it.
Hey, before I was married, I used to do pretty well with the ladies.
And what does that have to do with the iceberg bit?
I used to get them to come to my shows and then hang out afterwards, have a couple of cocktails.
Ah, gotcha. Mm-hmm. And that was before marriage, or... Oh, I see what you're saying. Now you're married. Gotcha. Understood.
Boring!
Okay, no, I get it. Yeah, well, anyway, Caribbean islands they're open today. Did you see St. Lucia, St. Thomas, Aruba, I believe, they're open for business. I don't know about cruise ship business, but they're open for business.
Well, most of the islands do not have any cases at all because they're islands, they're isolated. The populations are relatively small in comparison.
But they've been closed till today.
Exactly.
That's my point.
So, a friend of mine, she flew to St. Bart's on a private jet with her wealthy friends to spend a week at one of the resorts, and you had to have a certificate saying you were tested, and blah 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 blah. You stayed on the resort, and it was like a normal vacation, somewhat.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you have gone with your fear of everything? Would you have gone if you were invited?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Private jet.
Was this always in the act, all these sounds? I don't remember this much.
Al Romas just did a sound effect. Let's see it again.
What'd I do?
Let's see it again.
What did I don't... Oh, my God, that was awful. Jesus.
But anywho, we're wrapping it up.
Yeah, man. I have a gig in October.
I still have cruises.
I
have cruises in October that have not officially been canceled yet.
I had one for October 11. That was canceled.
Oh, you had a cancellation?
Uh-huh. October 11.
I'm getting them like 2 months out at a time. Cancellation.
Oh, they're getting rid of me early.
Some of the comedy clubs don't even bother contacting you. They're just like, you know the story.
Yeah, I'm doing a theater in Vero Beach in October, and then I took a one-nighter somewhere with Helen Keeney, the aforementioned, again in November, but who knows if that'll ever happen, you know. Mm-hmm. We'll see.
What else do we have to cover? We don't have any questions today.
We don't have any questions. I have my old. This is the envelope from last week, so I looked at it just now. It says "A Man Called Horse," so I think we've covered that. And you know,
oh, yeah.
I want to see. I'm gonna try to watch tonight. I'm gonna see if I can find a return of A Man Called Horse.
I'm not doing that. I'm gonna.
I didn't ask if you were.
I'm not gonna. Well, because I want to see it. Because I've never seen the sequels before, and you talked it up. I've seen the original Man Called Horse.
Why? So you're not going to watch the sequel?
I got to try to get through Longmire first.
Oh yes.
No, it's.
Yeah.
I'm working on Longmire. So, and here's the scoop. But
We had a cast member, the guy who plays Ferg,
Mhm,
the deputy,
mhm,
liked a tweet from the two
mhm.
dicks. So he's maybe we'll get him on
I'm
maybe
on.
we'll get him on Talking Dicks.
I'm on board now. I'm just. I. There's another person in the dwelling, and we do everything together. We do it all together. Don't go see that movie without me. I have one of those marriages.
Maybe you could swap with Franklin's wife and watch Longmire. Maybe that could happen.
But
No?
here's the thing. Here's what she said to me one time. I had a craving to get a hamburger or cheeseburger, and so I came home. I said, I'd like to go out and get a cheeseburger. She said, I have a confession. I cheated on you. I ate 5 guys while you were away.
Mm. See, yeah,
I
that's cute.
snuck it in there. I snuck it
Ah,
in there.
yeah, and it didn't have a sound effect or anything. It was like it was nice.
Snuck it in there. New joke.
Was that your joke, or was that has that been around? What are we talking here?
I just ordered 5 guys to be delivered tonight, and I've done the joke. I think I posted it online a
Okay,
few months back.
that's a good joke.
I'm
That's a good joke.
sneaking it in the act as soon as I hit the stage again in July of 2021.
That's a solid piece of business
I
there.
think so. See,
A little blue,
a little
but
always blue with me, but you never know what you're going to see here. You might see the birth of a joke on the Talking Dicks, ladies and gentlemen. Head on over to our Patreon page.
birth with a B.
Birth with a B. That's another joke Al created right here exclusively on this program.
On the talking.
On the Talking Dicks. Patreon. Patreon, if you don't know what it is, basically you become a member. You throw $5 a month, $10 a month, 1,000 a month, and you help support us. We're going to make more episodes of the Two Dicks, and you'll
And
get
you get a mug. You get a mug. You get a coaster.
t-shirts,
You get to
coasters, all kinds of stuff.
see things that other people don't. The
And
Helen
we
Keeney
mention you,
interview.
and we mention them.
We mentioned their name. We had 2 new members. We should mention. Yeah.
They're not in your notes. We'll mention you next
No.
time for sure.
Yes, 2 new members in the last day. We will mention you next episode.
All right.
On yeah.
All right. Cheerio. Hello, please.
All right. All right. Subscribe. Mary.
If you shoot me, you won't see a cent of that money.